Hello. Hello. Ah, fuck my dick.
It's time for whiskey and shenanigans.
Hello, nation, and here we go for episode Quattro, numero quattro, for all you guys south of the border who are listening to us. Mike, in 10-inch numerology, does the number 4 mean anything to you?
Oh, there's so much meaning for me.
Right, okay, did you want to share that?
No.
Not at all? Is there anything special about the number 4? Your answer is no more special than 1, 2, or 3.
Right.
Yeah, good job.
And never happening again.
Right, and there never being a Cinco. Right. Which reminds me of a racist joke, but I can't tell it.
Speaking of south of the border.
Oh, south of the border. That reminds me of
We have some friends here from south of 30.
fucking kick-ass band guys, South of Sorrow. I fell in love with these guys the first time I saw them, and I fanboy them all the time, and I'm just going to give you a heads up right now. It's going to get intimate in a possibly uncomfortable way. It's that's just how I feel about these guys. You got to understand, the first time I saw these guys play, we were playing a charity show, raising money for autism awareness. Yes. And yay for charity.
Golf clap.
And South of Sorrow was playing there, and I pulled up with a bottle of Wild Turkey 101, and these guys were the second guys to sit down with me in this bottle.
On the first night of the festival.
On the first night, well, within the first 20 minutes of getting out of the car, because I drink responsibly. I don't drink and drive at the same time. That's what I'm pretty sure the commercial means.
He drinks, then drives?
Yeah, exactly. It's a totally different thing. But no, I abstained from the alcohol for the drive. And I got there and met up with the people who were actually headlining the show, who had an autistic drummer, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, those guys were really cool.
Butcher Shop.
Right. Butcher Shop. That was the name.
Oh, yeah.
But they were good, for drums and acoustic guitar.
Right.
And like I said, to play a benefit for autism awareness and have an autistic drummer be kind of the featured main event. They opened up both days of the festival. So that was really cool to be a part of. But anyway, these guys go on, and I'd never heard of South of Sorrow, but I thought, hey, they're drinking my whiskey, I'll go fucking check them out. And Adam, lead singer Adam,
Faddle,
was sitting in a folding chair, and I found out later on that he was sitting in a folding chair for the show because he had literally broken his back in the name of rock and roll, but it wasn't going to stop him. He played an entire live show sitting down, and it was bad fucking ass, and that was when I fell in love with South of Sorrow. So, introduce yourself, guys.
All right, I'll start out. I'm Faddle, the fat one with the broken back.
I'm Nick. I'm the fat one with the drums.
And the beard. Like, you could go as ZZ Top anytime.
You had a beard at one time, but then you womaned out.
It's still, there's hair there. It's not your beard.
No.
But well, you gotta have Cletus the Muppet.
It's definitely
and ZZ Top.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
But you gotta think about it like this. And I'm a guy in the band that I believe that we should be neutral and we should look out for each other. I'm beautiful, and you see what this guy's working with.
Sure.
So if I had a beard, the looks, and dreadlocks,
you take it away.
Yeah. It wouldn't be fair.
So he gives me shit, but I shaved for him.
Well, you
see, that's love.
While we go into this real quick, let's dive just a bit deeper because this is the 10 Inches Insider.
Yes.
How do you describe yourself?
As a band?
No. Personally, because we're talking about how gorgeous you are. If this was a dating website, go ahead and give these people a description of yourself.
Yeah,
let's play that game.
I am very modest.
Right.
I don't know, man. I would say I try to be as real as possible. I know if I feel a certain way, it's on my sleeve. I don't bullshit. I will tell you how I feel. And I don't know. I like life. I love life. I love music. And if I was dating, I'd say I'd be looking for a chick with huge tits. Who is I don't remember the name of it, but they're addicted to sex.
Nymphomaniac.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So preferably a chick.
It's
that has
funny that
that
everybody in the
disability.
room could answer that question except for the
The
guy
guy
talking.
who wants it.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
I'm also married.
Right.
I haven't been married 4 times, but I'm married.
Oh, you weren't supposed to give the significance of 4 out. Yeah, that was a secret before. Oh man. Okay. So anyway, now you guys know.
So you're saying in the dating game he would have just failed?
Yeah. You'd be kicked off. You'd get the wave early.
Yeah. Okay, goodbye, contestant 1. Number 2.
Right. Okay. And now you get to describe yourself.
Um,
Start by introducing, of course.
well, I am Nicholas. I like short walks on the beach because I'm fat. I like food because I'm fat. But in a good way. I'm like that chubby guy, like teddy bear.
Yeah.
But in a good way.
Every time I hear teddy bear, it's always about the gay guy that you wouldn't assume to be gay.
No, those are bears. Those
Oh,
are
that's just regular bear?
Yeah, no,
Right.
yeah.
Oh.
See, there's a whole thing.
Your knowledge of gay is just, it's appalling the lack of it.
I'm sorry.
You know,
I'm
gay-
really trying to get. It's 2017, and I'm trying to
Gay
catch
Pride
up.
is coming soon.
It
Is it?
So maybe you should
It
get on
is.
the train with me. And
Let's not mention
I don't
train
like
when
how
we're
you
talking about
mentioned
that.
I'm glad y'all
how
thought
fast I should get on the train with you to Gay Town.
So why are there 4 X's?
Right. Right.
the last one wanted me to be with another guy. Like that was her fan. She got hot. thinking about-
Quattro?
Yeah.
You're right,
Remember?
because she
She talked
mentioned
about-
it.
talked about it all the time.
She was like, dudes making out is so hot. I don't necessarily want to see penetration,
we
but
would
sword
make-
fighting
we would
is
make-
okay.
yeah, we would
like,
make-
where do you draw the line?
Whoa!
We would
Right,
make gay jokes.
right.
You know,
Right.
just like, hey, come jerk me off later or something. She's like, really? Can I watch? I'm like, no, we're fucking joking. This isn't really
Wait,
happening.
was she joking?
No, she was dead serious because she came to the rest of us with it. It wasn't just a joke between the two of them. Like, she spoke about it like quite openly.
Openly,
like,
yeah. That
Like
she
men
wanted to
making out
watch
is hot.
Guys,
and-
fucking go at it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said,
Whatever.
If you're gay, cool.
Right?
Yeah, no, that's
I
totally
get
fine.
if it wasn't for the sucking and fucking, I could do it.
Oh, if it wasn't for the sex, I'd be gay as fuck.
Right? Why couldn't it? be
Because you could just
married,
hang out with your
dude?
buddies and
out with your
grill
buddy.
and watch
Yeah.
sports
Yep.
and play good music.
And 6 years later, they're not going to bring up that you didn't make dinner on Saturday.
Right. There's no
Totally.
complaining. You guys now understand why "Used to Love Her" is in our set list.
That's
Yes.
right.
It's very special to us. But we were talking about Nick.
yeah, we
I don't
were.
know. I'm the guy who has to bring us back from the rabbit trail.
How did that happen?
That means that this is a rough show. Right now. Nick, please
Yes.
continue.
Your short walks on the beach, food, and
Short walks
yeah.
on the beach
Short
because you're
walks on
fat.
the beach 'cause I'm
you
fat.
like fat because you're food.
Yeah, I'm fat because I'm food. I guess I am what I eat, so I guess technically,
You dick.
I don't know. I'm just the guy.
You're the dude and the dude
Yeah.
abides.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much.
Okay.
Abides.
All
Pretty
right.
much.
Well done. All
got
right.
it,
So all you
ladies.
ladies who are listening to the show, Nick is the dude and the dude abides.
I do.
And unfortunately, Greg is not here, so you guys get to share responsibilities of describing Greg. And it's his fault for not showing up.
Nick is so
I'm
happy right
very
now.
upset that Greg's not here, and I want to make that public knowledge. But I forgive him because he's with you guys.
He's actually 5 foot tall, about 750.
Are you kidding me? Greg is a
He has
sexy motherfucker.
horrible flatulence.
No, listen. There are women out there, and when they are going to listen, Greg is a very disease-free,
This is true.
beautiful young man. He also has a beard.
Ish.
He is a lover, not a fighter.
Not a fighter at all.
Does
in
he
any
fit
way.
in with the fat club?
No.
You know what? Yes, he does. He fits in quite well.
Okay.
He does eat every time we have practice
Yeah.
or a show or anything ever.
So he's constantly eating.
He is just
Yeah.
one of those people that you want to punch because he eats more than you and he's skinny.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you
All right.
could,
I thought maybe he was getting a cut.
He was a military man.
yeah, you could basically
What branch?
iron your shirt on his
was-
chest. You know.
Army, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
was.
Army.
Oh, Mike was
boy.
Army.
Yeah, Army.
Mike was Army.
I may have talked to him about it one time.
Why didn't you ever tell me?
I don't remember.
He served. He served active duty.
Right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
It was probably at a show we were drinking, and I don't remember.
That's fair. That's kind of what happens.
But yeah, he's also single, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Greg is the single guy because I know you're married. Nick.
I have a lady.
Oh, you have a lady. So all you other ladies just get to fantasize.
Well, I mean, you know.
No.
Yeah.
No. Look, man, this is being recorded.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Sipping my tea awkwardly.
Tea. It's coffee, right? You're not drinking tea, are you?
I just went for the Kermit thing, the memes. Come on now. Where are you?
No.
He's in Facebook limbo. He's missed out on so much.
Not only that, but I am a technological barbarian.
But that's okay.
I just don't dig it.
Why not?
Speaking of memes,
Because
though,
I live in the real world.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
I do all the time. Why are you showing me Eddie Vedder?
What does it say?
Read the bottom.
Oh, I'm still alive. Too soon? Because Kurt Cobain, Lane Staley, and everybody else.
Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell.
Well, I know the Chris Cornell, but that's the obvious.
By the way,
part.
I just saw him like a
But-
couple weeks ago.
Good for you, because you were one of the last ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck does somebody like Chris Cornell commit suicide?
Why? There. You know what? I'll tell you. My
Because
thoughts.
you were a counselor, right?
Right. I'll tell you
And I
my
work with
thoughts.
mental health patients too.
On
Oh,
that.
you work with mental people?
It doesn't matter how much money you have, how much perceived fame that you got going on. Depression is a real motherfucker. It is. It's alive and it's well.
How does somebody like Chris Cornell be depressed? Because
it doesn't
musicians like us and you would kill.
But think
to be.
about it.
Correct, but depression doesn't matter what kind of where your life is. It is a disease, and you can think that, oh man, that person over there, there's no way he could be depressed. But depression doesn't give a fuck. It doesn't care if you've got Bentleys. It doesn't care if you're a fucking rock star. And that proved, Chris Cornell killing himself proves that it doesn't matter what it is. Depression is real, and it's a bitch. And the reason he would kill himself because of depression is because when you're depressed, you can't think logically about, I've got this going on, I've got that going on. Your brain
I'm
doesn't
on
work that way.
tour with all these great bands.
Right.
It's sad.
the shit that we would give anything to do.
Well,
Right,
most-
but if you're depressed and you're in that moment, you don't that doesn't register.
Well, he's used to it too.
Yeah,
It's been a long time. It's been since Temple of the Dog.
right.
He's
The
been-
coolness is probably worn off.
Yeah, I imagine
I'm going
eventually
out
you.
to sing for these thousands of people.
Oh
Yeah.
man!
Did you even get any? Did you do any research like on the last show, the one in Detroit?
No, I haven't done any kind of research. I just
Again, he just went through the whole I do not like the internet.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well,
The
I'm-
interweb
during
is
the
not my
show,
friend.
Yeah.
During the show, he's everybody talks about, oh, this city's the greatest, but he goes into further detail about how Detroit's the best, and you want to go out in Detroit, and that's the place to do it. And then he says, I feel sorry for the next city. And then the last
One he's
song,
supposed
So
to go
he's
to.
projecting it all.
right? But if you're there,
This
you
is
don't
a
see
planned.
that.
Yeah,
Right.
sure. But in retrospect,
Right, and I can't remember the name of the song, but the last song he did, or one of the last songs he did when they came back out, was it was a Led Zeppelin song, and it's referencing as I go to die, and that's what he sings. So this isn't something that just
happened.
he
Well,
didn't
it's
just-
not like
he
they
just
come out
didn't-
and said he was medically depressed.
right. He didn't just come back. To
We're
the
just
hotel
guessing
and,
at this point.
Stubbed his toe in the door and said, "You know what? This is the time."
Fuck
no,
no.
it wasn't that.
Right.
Yeah.
He
He
knew
had
what he
planned
was
this
doing.
shit out. Like when we saw him, man, like we just saw him in Florida. He literally stood on the stage, held the mic, didn't even touch a guitar or nothing, just stood there saying, "Done."
It was in my time of dying.
there you go. See, look at this motherfucker on the internet.
Google, see? You should like
I'm
it.
wearing socks later, bud.
Way to Google that shit.
Isn't that terrible? In my
Yeah.
time of dying. And he sings that and then goes and commits suicide.
And
that
he
tells
was
you
the
where depression is.
voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He
Like,
was.
who else has that range?
Maybe Miles Kennedy.
I was thinking.
But if
that
Miles
exactly-
Kennedy
cool
kills
little-
himself, I don't know.
The cool
That's
little
fucking
Filipino
it.
guy from Journey.
No. Oh, really?
You ever heard that motherfucker?
Dude,
He
I
sounds.
haven't heard him. I
Other
haven't
than-
heard Journey since.
other
you
than
know.
his R's,
He sound. Yeah, dude. This motherfucker sounds like Steve Perry up and down. He says, "I'm forever yours, faith free." There's no fucking
No
album.
shit.
Oh, it's
dude.
just.
now he's got better now. But dude, he legit was in the Philippines.
Oh yeah.
Didn't know any English.
Right.
Sang the song because he knew the song. Steve Perry saw
And
him
he
on
was
fucking,
that
like, what was it,
good?
YouTube. He's like, "Come." Steve Perry taught him fucking English.
No,
shit.
Steve didn't. Steve didn't hear him. It was the guys from the band.
Either way, dude, he's
One way or another, he can only sing Journey.
No, he's learning. I think he's fucking great.
No, like you can watch it.
No shit.
Yeah, I
He's
do.
really good.
This is unbelievable to me because
Little
And he
secret.
wears the red pants.
Yeah,
The
little
red leather
secret
pants.
is I'm a big Journey fan.
yeah, no, that's fine.
I think everybody is a
He
Journey
says
fan.
meekishly.
Everybody is an undercover Journey fan.
I wear my shit.
No, dude, we love Journey.
That's right.
South of Sorrow loves Journey.
South of Sorrow
That
plus
is a bold
Jersey equals
statement.
what cover are you going to play next?
From Journey?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
If you were to pick a Journey cover, what would it be?
Stone in Love, because it's the fucking rockinest Journey song out there.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it has
You're
probably
getting
no-
heat from your drummer.
No, I was thinking, and I think out loud, and I think, yeah, that is probably the rockin'est song.
Yeah, I think it's awesome.
Well, you guys cover
Even
a
though
country
fake-
song.
We
We
do.
do.
And you're south of 30, so it's acceptable. You know, it's acceptable to do country covers.
I was fucking born in a goddamn trailer,
Here's the
True
thing.
fact.
so I can sing.
The
The
tons
first
of
time I heard Seen It in Color was you guys.
Oh,
I
really?
didn't know it was a country song.
Oh, no shit.
I had no idea because I don't listen to country. And when I told my now ex that you guys played it.
Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. But when I told her that you guys played it, she goes, "Oh, really? Country?" And I was like, "Whoa, hold on.
Wait.
I didn't know the original. I had no idea what you guys were doing."
That happens to you a lot.
LMFAO.
Yeah.
I had never heard "Sexy" and I know it before.
We
That's kind of commendable, though. I think you deserve a
yeah,
thanks.
thanks.
but we were covering it,
I
and he
actually
still
take
hadn't
that
heard
away
it.
because if you live and literally turn on your TV, you're going to hear that song.
Because the
radio.
M&M's commercial. I had
Right.
only heard it on
Yes.
the M&M's commercial.
Right.
Well,
I
so-
never heard the full
The
song.
thing is, we had been covering it like the way our version of it, which we kind of stole from another cover, and just rocked it up a little bit.
We played a cover of a cover.
and he never heard the original version.
Yeah,
Right.
you do that.
Yeah, I had never heard LMFAO's version.
Like
of the
2
song.
years later, I finally showed him the video because the video was hilarious, and he's like, "This is the piece of shit we're covering."
You know what? Now, because I know LMFAO is
I think they
listening.
broke up.
Did they?
Yeah, they broke up.
What?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
I would be appalled if.
How do you break up after an M&M's commercial?
How dare they?
I think that's the problem. I think they had too much sugar. They went into a diabetic shock. They got in a fight.
The candy show, they fucked him
Yes,
up.
dude. It might melt in your mouth, but you know.
Not in your hand.
Right.
Speaking of melting in your mouth.
Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing?
They got stuck
Hey.
doing their shuffle.
Yeah.
Hey, those little boys can dance.
Was that
Okay.
LMFAO?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. My little kid, he listens to that.
Yes, he does.
Kids Bop shit.
How old is your child?
He's getting ready to turn 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's getting ready to turn 3.
Like-
2.5, 2 and 10 months right now.
I have a
Some
2-year-old.
Yeah, that's where mine's at.
She doesn't know LMFAO.
Oh, I thought you were
My
gonna say,
child
she doesn't
listen-
know I'm the dad.
my
I
child-
thought that's where you were going.
No, she knows.
I have
she
a
knows her
2-year-old.
daddy. She knows her daddy.
My child's eclectic. He listens to LMFAO and then he listens to 10 Inches Between.
No, he really
let's
does.
let's return to that later. We will return to that. My daughter. Here's the funny thing. I had Irish twins. Do you guys know the term Irish twins?
And that you do 2 women or something.
No, not that we did
One of
two
them are
different
drunk.
women.
One of them are drunk when you do it.
No,
Are they cousins?
no. Drunkenness is just a given because I'm Irish.
Well, that's why I figured Irish twins.
But no, Irish twins are when you have babies that are less than a year apart.
Oh, yeah.
Because as soon as you can put another bun in the oven, you do it.
Right on.
Is that the Catholic thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Irish Catholic.
what is the Monty Python? The song.
Every sperm is
Every sperm is sacred. From the meaning of life. From Monty Python.
Okay, but if that's the case,
That's why you got to have a cross on your switcher hand.
Yeah, right.
Every
right,
sperm is sacred.
Right. Wait a minute. Put your hand over here. Is there a cross there?
There's
yeah,
a cross.
little tiny.
You have a cross on
That's
your
for my
left.
party dots, dude, back in the day.
That's for the spilled children over the years.
Knuckle babies.
That's, well, you call them
Yeah.
that. I got fat hands. They're pillow babies. Yeah.
Okay, no. Knuckle babies is what I thought they were called.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or sock baby, tissue baby, whatever you got going on.
Right, whatever you spill your seed on.
Speaking of sharing, did you ever take it up on your old lady's offer about another dude?
No.
Because Greg is single.
Here's the funny thing. My ex, I'm not sure if she was just angry and talking shit or if she's actually convinced, but she accused me of being gay with Mike.
Oh yeah, she swore.
Did you guys wear socks?
Wait.
It never happened.
Who would be the pitcher?
We don't know. Because it never happened.
Theoretically, I mean,
Theoretically, Mike is the dominant one. I am the submissive.
He just said you could pitch, bro. Get in on that shit.
Yeah, that's how that goes. When me and Mike become gay,
right.
I will be the submissive one.
Am I going to be in the wedding? I'm thinking it's going to be.
I thought you guys were playing the reception.
First off, I'm an ordained minister and he's a witness. We can actually make this happen.
He's a Wiccan high priest.
A
Really?
Wiccan?
Yeah,
How much
Wiccan
did
high
that
priest.
cost?
Huh?
How much did that cost?
Just my soul.
Oh, well, I mean,
At a crossroads in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened. This guy knows where it's at and he won't tell me.
Can you go on the crossroads of Indiana and do the same thing?
No.
Or is it only in Georgia?
Only in Georgia.
And is it any crossroad?
No. The devil will only meet you in Georgia.
You know what? I'm going to call bullshit. I think he'll meet you on Toto Road and Range Road in Stark County.
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
For the Stark County people listening, that's...
Is that where you guys are located?
I'm not.
We have been
Anymore.
there many times.
Anymore.
Oh.
We have been there many a time.
I need to know because we have connections to Toto Road.
I was born not far off Toto Road.
No shit.
In a trailer.
In a
My
trailer.
mom had to use the restroom, and
You were a
this
toilet
little
baby?
I'm a toilet baby. This
What?
little shit come out.
No shit.
I'll say it on the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
we are recording this and you are coming out with being a toilet baby?
I am.
Not just the toilet baby. His mom's a tough bitch. Let's just put it out there.
Right on, man. She birthed me herself.
Yeah, on a toilet.
Well, I started there. I'm sure she didn't just like, all right,
She
fuck
thought
it.
it was just a big shit and it was his head. Just, hey!
She
We better get to the bed.
I didn't
Right.
really get the intimate details, but I'm assuming she went somewhere else.
Hopefully.
But then, like, with the umbilical cord still attached, she, like, waddled me up into his thing.
Swaddled. It's not waddled.
Well, I'm fat, so.
That's
it's
fine.
So she did, and she grabbed my older brother, Abe, and walked us down the road like she was Forrest Gump, walking people out down to.
With your umbilical cord still attached.
I believe so.
It's no wonder you guys rock so hard.
Fucking A. My mom's a brute, dude.
Adam,
Wait,
do
my
you
mom's
write
right.
most of the music?
We write it as a band.
Okay, but lyrically, how does that work out for you?
Yeah, I write shit and they make fun of it.
Okay, that's fine.
Because
And
that's
then
what-
you guys
that's what
work it out in
friends do.
editing,
You
right?
cannot be
Right.
a friend if you don't make fun of each other at least once a day.
This is true.
Okay, right.
I've never wrote like I was born in a toilet or anything.
No, I wasn't trying to reference that specific.
Our next song is going to be The Porcelain God. That's what we'll start calling you.
Yeah, I like that.
Speaking of like titties and shit, though.
Okay.
The last time, well, was it the last?
It
time?
was the last time we played. Go ahead.
The last time
Go
we
ahead.
got to play together. That was a pretty fun night. You remember that shit?
Hogwaller?
Oh,
It was Hogwaller.
It
Let's
was
just
last time we played with
transition
them.
into
You
that.
guys fucking, you guys were the closing act, right?
Yes.
So they decided that the lineup would be titties, South of Sorrow, and
Do you remember the part when I asked you guys to play some titty shaking music?
And we did that.
Yeah, you guys fucking balled up. I don't know what you played. What did you play?
What did we play?
Oh, the PA went out.
yeah.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a fucking, well, it was supposed to be a wet t-shirt contest, but bitches got naked.
Yeah.
And then, what was her...
Well, they were still wearing wife
Respectfully-
beaters.
Respectfully, they got naked at the last one.
Yeah, it was skin
They
to win.
followed the
It was
rules.
skin to win.
Wait.
You're right.
Wait, though. What was her name? The girl?
Principles.
Principals.
Yeah.
That bitch was smoking.
Yeah.
And then
But anyhow,
The
the
engagement?
the PA goes out, right? That what happened? Like,
the PA went out on us while we were.
I don't know. All I know is that I was sick of asking the DJ to play anything.
yeah. So
And
we
you
rocked
guys
it.
were sound checking, and you guys were the band that was going to be up. And I wanted to make sure people knew that a band was going to be
Me
up.
and you were up talking.
we did
It was after the
Thunderstruck.
engagement.
It was because somebody got engaged at the wet
Yes.
t-shirt contest.
Yeah, one of the contests.
And then
Yeah.
she
So
lost, which was even better.
Yeah. She didn't have titties though.
No, she did not.
But she had an ass.
She wasn't a bad looking
No,
chick, but
no.
she didn't have titties.
Why do you think old boy proposed to her before she
'Cause
got
of
naked?
ass.
I think so.
A double money sign.
Well, he thought he was going to win the money to actually buy a new ring or something.
I think he was
cares?
going to buy her titties. If,
None of
if
my
my old
business.
lady was that rocking and
but here's
missing
the thing,
titties,
because I remember
I'd man
me
up.
and you,
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
and you had just got done with the engagement.
Yeah.
We were talking.
Yeah.
And the PA went out, and you're like, "Fuck this, Mike." Then you said we need music. I ran up. We
Yeah.
started playing Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, and I grabbed the mic and I was like, guys, South of Sorrow, after the titty show, all you got to do is turn around. Why don't you guys give us some titty shaking music? And that was how we killed that dead space.
Yep.
And you guys just fucking laid it down.
And I had to run, and that was when I was fat.
Well, we're still fat.
I mean, I was fatter.
Let's just be honest. I mean, just because
So that run helped you get back on the right track.
That's actually what it was.
You know what? You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rhino comes through in the pinch.
You know what? That's amazing.
Helping you with life decisions.
That's right.
Run, fatty, run, K.
Where were we going?
I just like watching your titties bounce as much as they did.
Yeah.
They were nice back then.
Okay.
It
I had
was,
solid C's back then. They were good.
yeah. You
I'm
did.
more of like an A now, so it's kind of.
Nick, I gotta admit, I've never seen anybody more excited to accept the invitation to co-MC the titty competition as Nick.
I still have video.
How
of it.
would you not?
Do you?
Yeah, I still got the video.
I wouldn't mind seeing some video.
Oh, we can show you off air.
Yeah, I'll have to pull it up
Off
later.
the podcast, we could totally pull that up. This guy was excited to be there.
How could you not be?
Right, right?
No,
I had my wife
it's
like
not-
3 feet away. I had to play like Dr. Cool up.
Right. Absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
No,
Understandable.
the best part was
Right.
is that's when I just started dating
Just
my
some
girlfriend. I was
titties.
like, "Hey, I'm gonna DJ a wet t-shirt contest." She goes, "Send me any pictures if they're good."
Right.
I
love you
now.
And and you proposed.
I should have right then. Right.
Yeah.
But then there was already a proposal. I thought it would, go
right,
down the whole
right.
We
situation.
got to like
Right.
Skype her.
Yeah.
She wasn't there. Yeah.
Right.
That's a good way to propose because if she says no, you can be like, "Well,
delete.
no more internet for me. I can be
Right.
like you."
Yeah, I live off the internet for the most
You know,
part.
I thought it was weird that when I was making out with your old lady, she grabbed my titties.
She does that.
I thought that was strange. It was.
Yeah, there's this whole thing. The first time they met, I was sleeping.
Really?
They were, yes.
Were you pass out drunk?
No, I just passed out.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd worked the night
He's
before.
a heavy sleeper.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
I mean,
I will drink to that.
I've accepted.
Someone's
I've
getting
accepted.
laid.
I'll even drink to it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I
I've
tell her that like
accepted
every
my-
time I see her.
And yeah,
She's not okay with it.
No.
She's not cool with it.
No,
She's
so
not gonna
then-
like that I'm talking about it
right.
online.
So then you know
Like
what I
it
do
really
is every
happened.
time I'm
Right.
like, so like
Right.
when you and Adam made out,
Right. Was that awesome? Because he's the
Well, no,
singer,
I
or
always
was
say,
it
like,
awesome because he's got
'cause see,
skills?
most people
Right,
you
right,
can't
right.
see because this is a voice cast podcast. I was going to mention that I always tell my girlfriend I know it had to be weird because his tongue is like 12 feet long.
You do have a Gene Simmons tongue.
He does.
Do you
Yeah.
guys
Like his
cover
own ear.
Kiss at all?
no.
No, oh no.
Could you guys do Love Gun?
Could we? Yes.
Yes.
Will we? Never.
Why not?
I will tell you this. You have a better chance of us covering a Miley Cyrus song.
You guys covered
Okay,
country.
first
Why would
off-
you not cover Kiss?
Okay, but
as a
do you
rock
know-
band.
Okay, do you know who sings that song?
Yeah, but does
That's
it
why.
matter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Jamie Johnson's amazing.
It is. God. Oh, it's got to get real.
Look,
Yeah,
you
you-
guys cover "Seen It in Color," correct?
Right.
Yes.
we do.
Okay, who does that song? I don't even know who
Jamie
does
Johnson.
it. Jamie Johnson.
But this
the
is-
race car driver.
No, that's Jimmy
that's-
Johnson.
Oh shit, that's his lesbian cousin.
Right.
Okay.
But all right.
I mean, it could work.
As romantic as this view might be, but I believe that music should not be bastardized and molested by bullshit and gimmicks. And
that's a good tune, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
well, I'm talking about Kiss
Oh,
because I think that their shit is nothing but gimmicks. I don't think they're great. I know I'm breaking your heart. I see it, but I think Gene Simmons is.
look, I am gonna say right now
take a drink,
that
John. Take a
I
drink.
love South of Sorrow. I really do, but you are making it really hard for me right
The
now.
drummer's a fucking cat.
right. He's
Who
a
cares?
space cat.
Who cares, cat?
He doesn't shoot fucking lasers out of his eyes. If he shot lasers out of his eyes, I'd give him some respect.
Right. I equate.
We got accused of being gimmicky.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Who said this?
Greg.
The guy who's not here to defend himself.
Fucking Greg.
No.
I know where you live.
I want to hear it.
Our former drummer.
Do you listen? Does he listen?
I don't know.
I'm heartbroken that he
I
left
actually am.
because him and I did make out too.
You played on my set. I thought we were brothers.
Gimmicky?
He's passionate.
Yeah. Because like our promo videos we do. You've seen him banging the pizza. Did you see
I
that
had
video?
sex with a deep dish pizza in order to promote our band.
that
but
doesn't
you-
make
but-
gimmicks. That
fucked
makes
the pizza
entertainment.
Or the superhero T-shirts theme we did for a while. I guess he didn't care for all that. But
So be it, because
Dude, have you seen what we wear on stage?
Yeah, yeah.
is it important what you wear on stage? Is it
No.
important to look a certain way?
To me, no.
We are not like the guy liner
No.
kind of people. Like, look at us. We do not fit the average stage people anyway.
Yep. Right on.
So can we get a dating profile for your band? Can you guys profile the band?
Our band would be Hank Hill.
Because we are drinking on the other side of the fence.
We're
Going,
very dry when it comes to that shit. It is stupid, I get it, but I think that the music should always speak for itself. So when I go on stage, I don't look any different than when I look sitting across from you at a table.
It's true.
So that brings a question I wanted to ask you guys earlier. Do you have like a different persona on stage?
No.
When you do off stage, you don't do like, this is my band me and this is me.
No.
We're very like we make fun of people like our friends like Miranda when I called her what did I call her?
I think it was a Psycho Hose Beast cunt bitch.
Yeah, something like that.
Psycho Ho Beast cunt bitch.
Yeah,
But
I just wanted to make sure that came out loud enough for everybody to hear.
But it didn't
really call her that.
Oh, come on. Say you did.
I said it was something with milking a prostate or something because she's a nurse.
Okay, but women don't have prostates. They have
No,
G-spots.
she was gonna milk somebody's prostate.
Oh.
It was something like that. But long story short, like the thing is like we legit sit on stage and we laugh at each other. We fuck up.
Yeah, we just...
And
Well, we grew up listening to grunge. And anybody that's listening to grunge...
Thank you.
And you know, people can say it's cliche or whatever, but fuck you. I grew up in the early 90s and the late 80s.
Right.
And when
Right.
fucking Nirvana came out and when
Yeah.
Soundgarden came out and Pearl Jam came out, my life changed.
Change.
Sure.
Change for the better.
I still shave under my fucking hair because of that shit. I got a bowl cut with dreads right now, bitch.
Right.
But, those guys, they got up there and, Kurt, yeah, he would put on some weird outfits at the end there when he was pretty fucked up.
Headbangers Ball kind
Right,
of shit.
yeah. But generally, when they were playing, they just wore what they wore. They were who were they
pants,
were.
a t-shirt, flannel,
And if you watched an interview, they were the same.
smoking a cigarette regardless of they're supposed to.
Right. Right. So I guess not to break your ass or balls or heart about Kiss. I think it's a bit.
Because all of those body parts apply.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing.
I just think when they got on stage and they acted, I don't know. I guess this is the way. Paul Stanley, if he was lead singer for any other band, and if Kiss didn't have makeup on, would they be anything more than a band in Michigan that ever made shit?
I gotta say yes. Because
no!
Okay, well I can tell you this.
No, let's let him talk. Let me hear.
here's the thing. How many great bands are fronted by a bass player? And if you say Rush,
I was gonna say.
Here's another secret. I'm a big Rush fan.
are you serious? Get off my podcast.
Like Rush.
I
I'm a drummer, so it's kind of has that.
Yeah,
That's right.
the drummer
Here's the
has
thing,
it.
we're a three-piece, and we're trying to make as much noise as possible as a three-piece, and I get that Rush did that, and you guys are a three-piece.
And they said, a modern day warrior.
God.
It's in your head now.
Oh,
You're welcome,
no.
America.
You're killing John right now.
No, right now I can't even breathe.
Killing
What-
him
that shit.
softly.
With his song.
What about closer to the heart?
No, you just... My problem with Rush is that they suck. No, they're all really good individually as musicians. But when Geddy Lee starts to sing, Geddy Lee singing hurts my soul.
Wait, you know that he's been compared to Geddy Lee.
No, it's an incorrect comparison.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We can disagree or agree to disagree. You like Kiss, I like Rush. Maybe
But
they're
hey,
both great,
I like-
and we just don't taste that.
In their own way.
but we can agree that I sound nothing like fucking Geddy Lee.
Yeah, you're not Geddy Lee, bro. If you were Geddy Lee, I would boo you off the stage.
I love me some
I
Rush.
like
but
gimmicky bands.
Geddy Lee's got
Slipknot
a.
is probably one of my favorite bands.
Why would you call Slipknot a gimmicky band?
If you're gonna wear a mask
Yeah.
and jumpsuits
And huff a
have
dead bird before your show.
Look,
Look,
they may worship Satan, but I love Slipknot.
They do not.
I don't care.
Give me Stone Sour over Slipknot. I'm just
Okay,
Really?
I love Stone Sour.
fuck yeah.
Really?
You
Really?
were my fire.
No, I will never be your fire.
That's a Stone Sour song.
Yeah, Stone Sour reference. But no. Why Stone Sour over Slipknot?
No, I love
Because I
Slipknot
believe that
and
Stone Sour is more real. I
There
think-
would be no Stone Sour without Wait and Bleed by Slipknot.
I agree. I do not dislike Slipknot. I'm just saying, if I'm going to say what music do I prefer, I think that Stone Sour is more pure. I think.
I mean, Corey Taylor is the reason.
think.
Corey Taylor is the reason.
Amen. I ain't gay, but again, amen.
Right.
That's a fine looking man.
Oh my God. He can scream. He can
Look,
sing.
I've
I
walked
wouldn't
in
kick
while
him out
he's
of
sleeping
bed.
in his house, and he's been like, "Oh, Corey, don't ask."
Right.
I do like me some Corey Taylor. Just saying.
Fantastic.
But they are gimmicky. Mushroom Head. People,
You're gonna say
if you're
that
gonna rock
every
a
band
mask-
that puts a mask on or puts on makeup, like the New York Dolls.
I don't think
You're saying the
every
New York
band-
Dolls are
No. Don't lump me in with this
No,
cat.
no.
I
But
just think Kiss is gimmicky. That's all.
but no, Slipknot's one of my favorite bands. So like, I get the gimmicky thing. Like to me, like I understand it. But in the same right, it's Kiss. I respect AC/DC's drummer better.
Four on the floor constantly, because I love AC/DC, but they are what they are.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Is it gimmicky or is it building a brand and selling that? I mean, that's what they're there to do is make money.
Okay,
Right.
so let's relate this to you guys. As a
Right
band.
on.
You guys have how many studio albums?
We're releasing number 3.
Right,
Like,
right. I know
soon.
you guys have been putting it out on Facebook. You
Right.
guys are on Facebook. Why don't you pump that?
We are on the Facebook,
We're on the Facebook,
and the Twitter,
the My Face.
and the MySpace,
So
and the
is that
Spotify, and the Reverb. And
You guys have your own Pandora channel. Don't lie.
do have
Don't
a
lie.
Pandora channel.
Put it out there.
That's pretty
Let everybody know this is your time to put your balls on everybody's chin.
Facebook.com/Shout the Sorrow.
You can just go to southofsorrow.com.
or southofsorrow.com.
Because we have our own webpage.
Whoa.
Right.
gotta
Whoa,
change
and
this.
we update it.
We do.
I update it. We don't outsource it. Everything's in-house. So what were you saying again?
I wanted you to be able to have an open
Oh,
opportunity.
a little soapbox?
Yeah, put yourself out there.
Wait, let me get up here.
All right.
Okay.
So we're releasing album, it's actually like album 5. But
I was
only...
gonna say, I thought you guys had 5 studio albums out there.
I'm not going to call 1 and 2 studio albums.
Why not?
Well, we recorded in a dungeon.
So
No,
it's
legit. A dungeon.
And
like a sex dungeon.
well, it was a
could've
weird
been.
sex dungeon.
He was really into dolls.
Yeah.
That's not a joke. He had dolls literally everywhere.
But his son is the drummer for
Before
Kansas.
you take that rabbit trail, let's hear about the albums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You say his son is the drummer for Kansas.
The guy who did our first album, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a great reference.
That's legit, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no, because when we went there, the album, he can't really make shit sound great. You can't polish a turd. And our first album was terrible. It really was. Our second album was done in our... Yeah, it was done at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
And then we decided that you had to, your product is only as good as you pay for it. So we hit our first real studio and paid out our fucking ass for Out of the Darkness. And again,
And that was album number 3.
yeah, but it's our
the album.
but
that
right,
was
but
our
it's our
first
first
full-length
nationally released.
nationally
We
released.
didn't release anything else.
And when you say nationally released, this is on what venues? Where can people find
You can
this
find it
album?
on iTunes. You can find it on Pandora,
Google.
Google Network, the PlayStation Network, Xbox Live,
Spotify.
anywhere that you can buy songs, you can buy our shit.
So by the third time you guys got in the studio, you were putting this out nationally. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And then we
And
still
wait. The
didn't-
name of the album is what?
That was Out of the Darkness because we felt like this was our first
All
real
right.
album.
So you guys feel like you started at album number 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I feel like we started at album 4, but yeah.
Yeah.
3, we were still a 5-piece, and we had this thing where like a guitar lead had to come in every 30 seconds.
30. No, it was 23.5.
23. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I was, not that I'm a good singer now, I'm terrible, but I was more terrible at this time. Singers have this thing where some of them, and I was bad for that.
Scared.
Shut up. I don't like the sound of my own voice.
No,
I
no
don't
one does.
either.
Yeah.
I think
I
most
can't
singers
stand it.
Right. So instead of singing, because I thought I sounded very girly, so instead of singing normal, like that little run I was just doing from the Stone Sour. You are my fire. That's my normal voice. And if you listen to Out of the Darkness, I would have sang, You are my fire. It was very Adam Sandler.
90s.
Very Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Right.
Close off the nose, put the tongue up to the
Right.
roof of the mouth.
Yeah, so...
Like you got a balls.
Like on Ted. He was singing
Right.
too.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
So I tried to hide, and then when we went to Studio 4, that's when we found the real studio.
And this was album 4/2.
right.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. You're following. You're
Okay,
following.
I'm just trying to keep everybody current.
So we went in and we met a guy named Dan Middleton. Fuck me.
I don't know why I know that name, but I do.
Dan Middleton is the greatest fucking studio engineer, producer, mix guy on planet Earth. And I'll tell you,
amazing bass player.
we're a 3-piece band, but the 4th member of South of Sorrow is Dan Middleton. Without him, there's nothing. We suck.
Did you count him in your 5-piece that you were talking about earlier?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't
Okay,
in the
so
equation.
can we just briefly touch on how you lost 2 musicians? Which 2?
Wait, how many do you want us to talk about?
No.
well,
That's up to you.
well,
You guys been playing together for 10 years, right?
yeah, Nick and I have been in together for 10 years. We started with a guy named Terry Caudell. He was our bass player.
No,
He moved to guitar later, but he started as a bass player. Nick started as a bass player
I did.
before he went to drums. We had a guy named Clayton Conley on drums,
Really?
and a guy named Otis Griffin.
You were a bass player?
I was
before you
a
were-
bass player.
It's because they're connected, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thank you.
he's like, hey, you want to play in a band? I'm like, cool. He's like, bass? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, Clayton Conley. The original lineup 10 years ago for South of Sorrow was Clayton Conley on drums.
Yep.
Terry Caudell played bass.
Yep.
No, Terry
No,
was a
Terry-
singer.
Singer.
You were the bass player.
Yep. And you were the
I played guitar player.
So you didn't
Otis-
start out as a singer?
No. Otis was the other guitar player. I only sang out of necessity because we decided...
Backup harmonies.
No, I didn't want to sing anything. I wanted to play guitar. But then we let everyone else try to sing.
God, you're
And-
talking my language.
Of all the people who sucked, I sucked the worst. Or the least. Well, probably the worst.
Right, whatever.
I sucked the least. So I got stuck on the mic. But anyways, rotating out, we're friends with all of those guys still.
Yeah,
They're
still
our
our
boys.
boys.
Oh, they got tattoos of SOS on them.
They
just
all
like we
have
do.
tattoos. Yep.
But,
You got a band tattoo.
right on, man.
I've got a tattoo for every,
I've been talking about doing
for
something
every
with...
album. This was the last one. And then I got SOS on my leg. And then now I got to get a new one for Self-Aware.
Yeah, I need mine too.
Which is a new album, Self-Aware?
Self-aware.
I thought I saw that on
Right.
Facebook somewhere.
on
So
the
we lost
Facebook.
those. We lost those guys. Just they got lives going on, and we're
Families.
pretty intense characters. I like to play a lot, and they got families. So
Sure.
we kept moving on. Anyways, we got into the studio with Dan. Met a guy named Jeff Rains, who was our producer for the last album, which was Conspiracy Theory. And Jeff is the lead singer for a band named Rains. He's damn good musician. Has fucking dynamic ears. And we get in the studio, and this is where the gay singing had to come to a stop. So I come in to do our first takes of the vocals. We go in there and lay the music down, right? We go in to sing, and I get like one line in, and then the music stops. And I'm in a sound booth. And Dan,
Yep.
bless his heart, he pushed a button to where I couldn't hear what was going on in the sound booth. But I could see into the control room, and it was
Right.
pretty animated what was happening in there. And then I hear they're putting their hands up, telling everybody to quit talking, and then Dan pushed the button. He's like, "Hey, are you being for real right now?" And I said, "Yeah, why?" "No, get out of that booth. You got to come in here." So I walked into the control room and just fucking got laid into by Jeff. Terrible. He's just fucking giving me shit about singing gay.
Really?
Right. Yeah. So we had a pretty heart to heart. They called the session, shut it down.
Yep.
Wow.
The next day I come in there, and when we walk into the studio, there's a big ass fucking poster hung right up on the vocal booth. And it says no gay singing allowed.
No shit.
Oh, for
Right
real?
on. And they made me learn how to sing.
Wow.
Yeah, they like so much. They're like, "You're taking lessons. This is gonna happen. You're not gonna come out of this studio sounding like that, because that's fucking terrible."
We also rewrote every song.
Right. So that's why I think we really started at that time, because we didn't even know how to write music until then. They broke us down. They broke us down to
Dude,
our
we had 6-7 minute songs.
right. And
With
our average
15
song here is
leads.
about 3 minutes. Now.
Look, if it was left up to me, that's how our songs would
Right.
be. Okay?
But here's
Well,
the
let me
thing.
give you some advice. Don't call Jeff Rains or Dan Middleton and ask them their opinion. They gonna fuck you up, brother.
But here's the thing. The good thing was, though, is we had all this. We walked in with what, 15, 16 songs?
Yeah, walked out of the studio with
Walked
10.
out with 10.
Wow.
But here's
They
the thing.
edited you.
But the
Ripped
10
us
of
up.
them that we have,
We're way better.
oh yeah. Like we had a song, Lullaby.
Yeah.
Dude, it was way longer than what we play now. And even now, like, we've cut it down.
No shit.
Yeah, we've cut it down even more than what we played on the album.
Yeah.
John has a habit of wanting big, long intros and outros.
Yeah,
to
man.
songs.
Yeah, we had that too.
A brother of my own
The
heart.
guitar solo lives somewhere.
man.
Somewhere.
Hey,
Oh, no,
I
we
think I
still play
snuck
solos.
3 in. I snuck
We did.
3 solos in this album.
No, I think 4.
Wow.
You can't call Ellipsis a solo.
You technically can.
All right, so I snuck 4.
4.
Okay.
One of them, dare I say, is a Nickelback solo.
Oh no, you fucked up. Oh shit.
I don't want to call it a solo. It's just half of an arpeggio. Do 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 do. You know.
Right.
Shit.
Right.
But
Oh.
anyways, we get to this new album, and there's no other place to go, so I called Dan, and hey man, we've got a bunch of material. We've already done our pre-pro, and we're ready to come in and rock. And Dan, he's cool. He let us run with the music. Boy, it was another boot camp again, getting in there
Yeah,
vocally,
it was-
man. Yeah. Hey,
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did they rehang the banner?
Dan did not rehang the banner.
But we brought it up multiple times.
Right.
Right. I would expect you to.
There was some undertones of gayness not being allowed to
Right.
sing.
Right.
But yeah,
And we don't mean homosexual gay, we mean different. We're just going to
Yeah,
put that
and-
out there.
and you know what? I respect
Like
that.
Louis C.K. says, I wouldn't call a gay guy a faggot.
Right.
Right.
Unless he's being all faggy. Yeah.
Right. If he's asking for it, yeah, totally.
But I mean, I get that because if you're going to come out of a studio that's putting their name on a record, they don't want it to sound like shit either, right? You know,
Right.
Right.
And
Right.
Dan's recorded some of the best, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
So we come out and we've been working for over a year. It's the longest I've ever been on an album.
Look, you're only breaking the ice on us.
You would lose your mind.
I've been losing my mind for the last 2 years. I've been screaming for this thing to be done.
Yeah.
And we're still not done with it.
It's a journey.
It's tough.
We got the last of the we get mixes back and forth, and technology is cool. So this morning, while I was taking a shit, Dan fucking FaceTimes me, messages me.
FaceTimes you while you're in the shitter?
Yeah, I'm on the shit. I don't know if he knows that yet.
Right.
But,
He does
Dan,
now.
he was pooping.
Yeah, I was shitting, and he was in the studio, and I could see him, and we were going over a couple of the last mixes, making some edits, and he would play it while I'm shitting, listening. I'm like, all right, so this is what I think, and he's like, this is what I think, and we got our last mixes today, and we
On the shitter.
on the shitter, and I
That's how you mastered the latest album.
no, that's how we mixed. I master in house, so I had already have
Quality shit.
all my shit set up.
Do you do it while shitting?
No.
What?
Well, I did one
Never?
song.
I was gonna say never.
I won't tell you what song was mastered while I was shitting,
But
but
it's
on
not a
there.
shitty song.
It's not
Right.
a shitty one.
Right.
But yeah,
I would never assume.
I had already I had the mixes, and I basically mapped out what we were doing for the mastering. As far as I personally hate compression. I don't like. I don't want to be one of those guys that there's zero compression on our album. Every fucking album has compression. Even if you're running reel to reel, guess what? There's a little compression that happens when you run on tapes. So there is, but I don't want our music to be so compressed that you lose the feel. And a lot of people will chase 2 dBs. They're going to look for that little bit more volume, and they'll just flatten out all the audio waves. So rather than sending it out, I can't. I'm a fucking control freak, so I couldn't send it anywhere to get mastered. We mastered it right in house.
Okay.
So we got our shit today. We got the last mixes. I ran them through all the situation I got going on our mastering process.
And we now have the CD.
And then we now have a CD. We released our first single today. That's how it happens.
No kidding.
From the toilet to the fucking internet.
What is your first single?
Song's called Ellipsis.
I listened to
All
it.
right.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like on a scale of 1 to 10.
4.
Yeah, no. I put up there 7, 8s.
Yeah, 7, 8.
I will take that.
Of a 10.
I'll take
No,
that.
it was out of 100. That's what's really
Right.
sucks.
Right.
We're not telling that part.
This math is fucked.
Right.
No, I started listening to it on the cell phone, and I said, no, it's not going to do it justice. I had to plug the headphones in and actually get a good sound for it.
Okay, so you got to listen to it on some ears, right?
Yeah.
What did you think?
Yeah, no, I liked it. It was good. I listened to it one time, so I can't really give you a good analysis of it.
But
but
we know the ukulele player sucked.
well,
Right.
What about the dynamics?
I thought the
flat-
kazoo was a nice touch.
Yeah.
I was trying to do that while drumming. It was a little hard with the mic.
Were the dynamics there?
Yeah, they were.
Understand that's
Yeah,
what I
the
was looking
dynamics
for.
were there. A little, it went soft and got hard, and kind of like.
So a
that's what she said.
grunge album.
Yes.
Is that what you would call your latest?
No, I would just keep.
How
us-
would you classify it? Just straight up rock?
No, we're hillbillies. We're hillbilly hard rock. That's and when you fucking code these stupid things, because when you do an album that's getting released, you have to have ISRC codes. You have to have the.
Look, just in us putting out this podcast, we had to label ourselves like 9 different times.
Ain't that stupid?
Yeah, I get it.
So we had to code it, and we coded it as hard rock, but
Okay.
we're hillbilly rock.
Okay.
That's what we are,
All right. In your own words.
Hence the beards. And
Sure.
and we hunt.
And the fact that you barbecue like sons of bitches.
Oh yeah, this
Look,
motherfucker knows.
The last show we played after I emceed the titty show,
Yes.
and you guys got off stage, and I think there was one other band before we played.
No.
No?
Nothing?
No, there was that time in between because they had to set up.
It was the crap rap that was happening.
It was before all that happened.
yeah.
I just know that I tasted your cooking, and it was unbelievable.
You tasted my meat and you loved it.
I was like, that smoked meat, I will go back to every time.
He loved your meat in his mouth.
Absolutely.
It
Weird
melted
thing
in
is-
there.
The weird
Absolutely.
thing is he's got better at it.
Really?
Yeah, it's stupid.
I smoke a pork butt. Oh,
Oh, I
it is.
bet.
It is
That's some
orgasmic.
sweaty butt.
Yeah.
It becomes smoked and sweaty.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
Yeah, we were eating the brisket while the rappers were going on stage. And why would a biker organization hire rappers?
Because they were into the horror and the killing thing, so they thought maybe they would fit. I actually talked to the guy, and he's like, "We figured, they were going to talk about like murder and stuff, like get them going." Then we realized that no.
Well, I'll tell you.
Wrong biker club.
Yeah, Sam. He's got
Yeah.
Sam's a great dude.
Yeah.
And I'll just try to share. I don't know if I can remember the exact verbiage that he used, but I asked, "What the fuck is going on stage, dickhead?" And I think his response was, "Well, sometimes I make mistakes."
Right. We're not going to name said band because we support all local
bands.
music.
Right.
It just, I'm not sure that they booked them
It's okay,
at the right
I don't
venue.
remember the name anyway.
No, the problem would be it's not that they were terrible. It was the venue didn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In their own right, they were talented.
Those boys they actually had really cool songs. We listened to them.
We
Yeah.
couldn't. We
I
couldn't
was
play a
up
Crispin
front trying to
place.
support them.
Right.
What happened?
No, they did have some decent flow, I believe is the verbiage.
Sure.
Oh, look at him.
Oh.
With his 90s
They were
lingo.
Right.
They were dropping
Oh,
4 bars.
Yeah. Consistently.
Snap.
Was that the whitest thing I've
That was
ever said?
best.
No, you said way wider.
All right.
We've played venues though that like we think, all right, we're gonna be good. We're gonna go to this show. Everything's good, and we've showed up and we played, and then people walk after us and go, okay, well the real metal's gonna start.
Oh shit.
Okay. You
That
guys
happened.
want to talk Okay, you know us.
Right
We're
on.
not angry about anything. Like, you could, well, there's a few things, but we don't really talk about them in an angry way.
Right.
What about the lady that gave you a rash? You seem a little angry when you say
I wasn't angry at all. That's why that song came out the way it did.
Okay.
If you listen to the guitar solo, it says everything.
Okay.
But, yeah, we used to get booked with, like, hardcore metal bands.
Just thrash.
We showed
metals.
up at a show, and people were crowd surfing in their underwear.
Yeah.
And we were supposed to go on.
Speaking of crowd surfing, not to interrupt, we'll go back to your story, but dude, at that show I just went to in Florida, there was a guy, legit back brace, neck brace, arm in a sling, leg broke, was crowd surfing.
What the?
Thought that was okay. Then little kids started crowd surfing, but like they were like real nice about it and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Motherfucker in a wheelchair.
What?
Wheelchair and R, like one of those ones that just like strapped to him, the little small ones.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, dude, they were throwing him, and he's just like, "Look at me, motherfucker."
No
What are
shit.
they gonna do? Drop him, paralyze him?
Right. Yeah,
Like,
you got
dude,
nothing to lose.
If that motherfucker didn't say, "I'm king of the world," then
Right.
he's a
he
bitch.
lost out.
Dude,
Yeah.
he got, and they just like he was a fucking king.
So it was just a paraplegic, not quadriplegic. Because you said he had his hands up.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
they could've been
different
flailing.
Or
I
did
don't
that
know, but
just
yeah.
happen?
Dude, he was just. But when you're at a show, and dude, We saw Def Leppard. Of all
just
people,
flip it in the wind.
all people, Def Leppard, and he's crowd surfing during Def Leppard.
No shit.
That's so poetic.
The guy, what's the guitar?
The guy
player's
with the
name?
arm sling? Tell me it was him.
Yeah.
No,
The wheelchair.
the guy in the wheelchair and the arm. All of them. They just kept going all day. There,
But during Def Leppard.
Yes.
You know, you've heard that, right?
If you have an arm and
what
one
has
has
9
seven
arms
arms
and
and
sucks?
sucks, yeah.
Okay. But when the fucking guitar player and the singer both had to come up to the mic and go, "That's the coolest motherfucker ever," he's in a wheelchair crowd surfing.
Right.
That guy just won.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't care what you...
Do you have to pay extra for a wheelchair with a fucking seatbelt?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I would think it would.
You would know.
You would have to have one.
They are extra.
You know.
I worked with people with disabilities. For
Yeah,
years.
and they have seatbelts?
Yeah, you have to sometimes retrofit them. You just build them on there.
You know so much.
It's
We know
amazing.
weird shit.
Yeah, you guys are the coolest bitches up.
Between mental health and... Yeah, we know way too
Between mental health and rock and roll.
Yeah.
So, where were we at talking about you weren't too metal or metal enough?
Oh, yes. So...
God, that was Metal Fest.
No, but we've also been booked.
2011. Ugh.
Yeah, that was bad.
We
also
did.
been
We went
booked-
up. Hold on, you got to finish that one. We went up there and we played in this
Oh.
this place where there was a swimming pool in the middle. It was an old gym, but the ceiling had a skylight that was because it fell apart. You know, it was just open to the outside world.
No shit, there wasn't even
raining.
glass.
It was raining.
And it rained through the skylight?
Into a pool, swimming pool.
Oh.
And it was called Metal Fest, and I didn't want to play it, but fuck, we couldn't get any gigs, right?
Right.
So we played Metal Fest, and I swear to God, the other bands, and we're friends with these guys now. One of them guys are cool as shit. One of the bands, Unquiet Eddie, they're great
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
But
I've seen their name.
They
on a
were
couple
standing
films.
off on the side of the stage, just kind of shaking their heads like, "What the fuck?"
And
is
you guys are
happening?
not metal.
Right.
We've gotten that look.
Yeah. Oh, well, they not only got that. Look, the next band that got up. Oh, I think it was Threat Level. Frank. I like Frank, but he didn't really care for what we were doing. I think it was him, and they got right up on stage and said, "All right, so the real metal is going to start now."
Oh,
No
damn it.
shit. They
Yeah.
called you out like that.
As
Yeah.
we loaded our shit and just
Oh,
went,
man.
we
Leave you
kind of
out.
left.
You smoked a amp because the water.
Yeah, fucking blew my amp up.
Dude,
what
there was
happens
water
when
on
you-
the stage.
Oh, because of the
They
rain?
had me on a pallet.
You played on a pallet?
Jesus.
That is metal.
It is.
I mean, you couldn't have a more authentic venue.
if we weren't playing this type of music, I mean, if you would have just muted us, we could have looked metal as fuck.
I mean, if you look at us, we kind of have that, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like because of our name, people assume that we're a little more metal than we are.
Right.
And
10
a
inches between
little bit
us.
of our attitude.
Yeah, well, maybe, but I don't know. We don't play hard rock, but we out rock the hard rockers. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
we out drink them. We get people more excited. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of, we try to slide in under the radar. You don't know what to expect when you book 10 inches.
You guys are party rock.
Yeah. I guess if you want to get into, like, we play gyms for lifting competitions. No, we didn't
I was
actually
going to say,
do that.
whoa,
Where did that come from?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Great
Right.
idea.
That is an untapped venue. If you guys don't know about it, the untapped venue is Nude Camp. You guys have got to get in.
Nudes are popping.
No, we didn't do
No,
that.
even better. Naked City, just like a mile down the road.
Well, it's called Sun Aura Resort now.
Yeah.
Mile down the road here.
No.
No.
From
Cheers.
the Ponderosa Sun Club where Nudes of Poppin' at.
In Demont.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm willing to do it.
We haven't told you guys about our
Oh my God! The summer we spent down there was
I would like to hear
legendary. We can't really talk about it on air, to be quite honest.
Why? You
got the
FCC on your ass?
Did you
No.
Did you have fun playing?
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Was there many anonymous things that happened that you can't talk about?
Pretty much.
You just talked about it. See?
Okay, good. we broke that barrier.
Barrier broken.
I mean, I can talk about stuff.
I can talk about whatever. It doesn't matter because my whole thing was I used it as an excuse to drink for 17 hours straight.
I can get that.
Yeah. So I was in a committed relationship at the time, and my idea was to drink until I was dysfunctional.
No.
So there was absolutely no way that I could cheat, even if I tried. And I achieved that on most occasions. I will say that confidently. Ish. But yeah, Nude Camp was unbelievable. You guys need to hit that because you guys, literally, you guys need to hit that market. Because it is brilliant.
I don't know if they would really like us at a nude place.
If you guys understood a nude camp the way that we now do, it is not.
Is there a different perception as you walk
It
in?
is a whole different atmosphere.
Do we have to be nude? Because
No.
we want them to actually watch us.
You don't have to be.
The one time at this one you had to be nude is if you got in the pool or hot tub and sauna.
Well, I like the pool.
in the hot tub and sauna.
But when you're playing poolside, you don't have to be naked.
Yeah.
Could you put your feet in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
As long as you didn't have socks on?
Yeah, no socks.
No socks. Actually, the rule was keep the towel off your left shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah. If you put the towel on the left shoulder, that
You were asking for it.
that indicated to the other dudes that you
That was the
wanted to
that was
talk.
the tell.
There was gay signs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't put that in the
Homosexual
rule
signs?
book because that was against political correctness. But on the down low, if you put the towel on your left shoulder,
Okay, but what if you like
you know
just, like,
what?
threw
Does
it
that
over
go
your
like
neck?
everywhere?
I don't know.
I don't know if that's
why they-
universal or
that's
not.
why
I went to
loved you in
the
high
gym. I went to the gym and I had this towel over my left shoulder, and I thought this guy was just very nice.
No. That is not the
Offered
case.
it money.
Right. He
What the
drove
fuck?
up in a Ferrari. He was very kind.
He said, "Oh, you're kind of a bear."
Right.
Told me he had a pleasure room.
Wow.
This was a great
Winter's
conversation.
coming, and
Yeah.
it's cold.
But he was older,
Yeah.
so it's 50 Shades of gray hair. Like it
Oh.
yeah, gray was spelled
Gray bush.
Gray instead of
Right,
bush.
right.
Yeah.
50 Shades of Grey pubes. Pubes. Straight up pubes.
Wow, I didn't know that. That poor homo. I should have known better. I was at the gym.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right.
I was already.
You were in the gym just working on your fitness?
right.
And
And,
as you've
I
already
was on his
seen-
radar.
And you were Fergalicious.
And as you've already seen, he likes to just randomly stretch.
Right.
I do.
Hammies. The hammies are always tight.
And
It's
he's
not the
always trying to
hammies,
touch
it's
his
the
toes.
broken back piece.
Okay. Let's talk more about this. Okay.
And he broke it at a show.
That's why I said he sacrificed his own spinal cord for rock and roll. Please give details.
It's not as cool as you're making it.
I am making it as cool as
It was
you want
pretty
it
cool.
to be.
I thought it was cool.
You tell the
You
story.
broke your shit.
So we were at a show at a place in Stark County. That's where we're from. We're Stark County Warriors, and there's a lot of cover bands in Stark County. And when we came out, we didn't do any covers. Now we'll throw them in there because we play biker venues and we have to.
Right.
But we prefer to do all originals, and at this time we wouldn't do covers. We were just cocky about it. And we would pack a place. A lot of bar owners said they wouldn't take us. One guy, John Lewandowski at the Sandbar, he fucking rolled the dice, and we proved him right. We sold out alcohol.
I have driven by the sandbar a million times, never stopped
It's
in.
dead now. It
Yeah,
burned
burned
down.
down.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah. But we were playing. I had my sandals on because that's what I do. I don't.
We wear
And somebody had spilled a great amount of beer on a tile floor.
Oh, that's slippery as
Jesus.
shit.
Oh,
yeah.
it's better.
So before our set, we played the first set.
And then we took our break.
Went to go take a break. I stepped down and slid on this tile floor and fell. And the stage had a sharp point at it. And fell back first onto that stage.
Oh.
My fucking legs went numb.
And you knew.
I had no clue. I started puking, throwing up,
Wow.
fucking hurt.
And you weren't drunk.
No. This other gay guy, Dana.
Love you, Dana.
Yeah, I do love me some Dana. That's the first time I ever met him. He's like, so you need to know. He does kind of talk like that.
Yeah, he really does. It's not. We're not actually making fun.
Right.
It's legit
Okay,
how
all
we
right.
talk.
Yeah, so he
Legitimate.
I'll just talk in my own voice. That's way less mean.
Seriously.
But he told me, I think you broke your back. Here's some pills. So I was grateful because he gave me some pills.
Right.
So anyways, I went up on stage and we went to our second set. And oh my fucking God. My legs started shaking like I had done 1,000 squats and fucking hurt so bad. But we were in the middle of a set and I wasn't going to stop. So I went back and leaned down like I was a catcher and was rocking a guitar solo and told Nick, holy fucking shit. I'm going to do everything I can to get through this set.
And then he's like, play a drum solo.
Yeah, I made him play a drum solo. But anyhow, what turned out was I had broke my back before in a trailer factory. That's how I started getting even fatter. And when I slipped, I had refractured it 3 times. And it caused degenerative
But you
disc.
finished the show. That's the point that we want to drive.
Yeah, we finished this show.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a great show. 300 green M&Ms.
100 green M&Ms.
It was a good time.
That's rock and roll.
We finished the show,
Right.
but it's not as cool as you would think. I mean,
No,
I slipped on
was.
beer.
It doesn't matter. That's metal.
We're gonna say it was moonshine.
It's like
badass.
that's like Cliff Burton getting killed by his own tour bus.
Right.
That's
That is
Jesus.
cool. That's cool.
I'm just saying, it's that metal. It is on the same level to me.
Right, you're right.
But see,
But yeah,
us-
we finished that show, and I never canceled a show. Sometimes I had to pull out a chair, and
Yeah.
but I don't do that anymore. I'm down to 350. Got on keto, and we just played an hour set, straight up rock the whole time. No worries.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
It still hurts like a motherfucker.
Right. But
Pot is awesome.
right. So you guys support the legalization.
we
I
support
support it.
It is in every state surrounding us except for us.
Right on.
it. Well, we'll get it in.
We can't even buy
2075.
alcohol
Well, didn't they just allow medical use?
2075.
in
Not-
Indiana.
Not in Indiana.
Oh.
Mike Pence would have died.
No, legit. He would have just fell over.
I,
He'd have killed
you know what? That was a Facebook post, so I take it back.
Yeah,
It's true.
no.
It's on the
I
internet.
take it back.
It's true.
I'm telling the cops,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Look,
False
it
news.
was on Facebook. I thought it was real. I'm
Fake
sorry.
news.
Just take it and don't arrest me. Because I can get more.
It was an alternative.
You guys are losing the war.
They've lost that war. You need to know Vietnam. You lost.
Yeah.
Fucking throw in the towel and
Yeah.
let me roll up a fucking joint.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You are right. You are correct.
You know I went through a pound in this winter?
Really?
Pound.
Yeah. And that's how we got the last album, right?
This album was very influenced.
So if you are influenced yourself, you should totally listen to the latest album from South of Sorrow, entitled
Self-aware.
Self-Aware.
You ever listen to South of Sorrow on Weed, man?
Man, way cool, man.
Yeah, it is. Because, like, you listen to it, and if you're sober, you're like, these guys are slow grooves. You know, because we don't have a lot of quick, fast songs. I'm fat. We're going to kind of keep that under wraps, you know?
Right. Yeah, because you've mentioned it only like 7 or 8 times.
I didn't
Right.
care.
Right.
But yeah, if you listen to it, first time I listened to a full recording, stoned, oh, shit. I like, yeah.
That's some deep shit.
Yeah, what the fuck? These motherfuckers
That's
are all right.
This band's okay.
Yeah, I'll listen to these guys.
All right. So if you're stoned or fat, you will love South
Or
of Sorrow.
drunk.
Fuck yeah, or a Jew, Muslim,
Really? You gotta be a Jew?
Connie.
Christian. You could,
Be anybody.
you know what
Irish
though?
Catholic.
We probably don't appeal to most Christians.
Yeah,
Yeah.
neither do we.
I would imagine they would like
No.
us.
Yeah. Well, once the innuendo comes out, the band name and stuff.
I don't know why a real Christian would listen to a band called 10 Inches
That's what I was
Between
getting
Us.
at.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a song on this album called "Stand Up." If you want to know our view of religion,
That would be the
Stand
one.
Up.
That
be
is
the
your
one.
grand illusion, like the Sticks?
yeah, that would
Okay.
no. It's more in your face. It basically.
No, I get that the Sticks, like any Sticks song could have been the soundtrack to a 70s sitcom.
It could have.
I
been.
get that. And I'm not a big Sticks fan at all.
You want to hear a deep dark secret?
Yes.
Oh, if it's the same as your Rush Deep Dark Secret, I don't want to hear it.
Let's not talk about it.
All right, that's fair. We'll cut that one short.
I like
10 inches short.
Yeah. Ooh, that's clever.
It was.
All right, so you guys prefer to be an original band than a cover band.
Oh God, yes.
And you find great success in this region as a strictly original band.
Oh, let's define success.
Please let us know your
We get
opinion.
to play shows
we get
and
to,
we enjoy.
We get to do what we enjoy. The last album, it broke a top 100 chart iTunes. It hit 82 in May of 2013.
All right, well done.
But I would not wager to say that we have had any amount of success. We tried to tour after we hit 82 and fell right on our fucking face. It was a very expensive venture.
What is your advice to bands that may be listening right now who are thinking about, hey man, let's get a bus and let's get on the road?
Don't
What
eat
would you
jerk
say
chicken.
about it?
What would I tell them?
Yeah, because you have the experience.
Go to college.
Yep.
No. Fucking just have fun, man. Rock is a young man's game. You're only going to be able to do it once. And if you're geared up and if your ambition is you want to make what people call make it or get a big break, then fucking quit because you are doing it for the wrong reason. You're not going to enjoy yourself. You're not going to have fun. Just go out there and enjoy every minute. Have fun. And if one person listens, great. If 1,000 listens, even fucking better. Who cares? If you're going to go on tour, don't stay at hotels. Do what you have to do. Camp out.
Sleep
Just
in
have
the van.
fun. Most promoters, dude, there are so many cool ass fucking people out there that let you sleep in their house.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
yeah,
book you for a Tuesday show in the middle of fucking nowhere, and they know you're not gonna make any money.
Yeah.
So they'll let you crash there.
Feed you.
Yeah, dude, rock is a family, man. And if we get over this shit of people looking at other bands as if they're a competition, if you get over, well, their genre's different than mine, so I don't like them. If you get past that and you understand that everybody's different, but everybody's just out having a good time, the world's a totally different place. And I would say a lot of bands that go out and fail, it's because they're out there with this idea that they're going to change the world with their rock. It's not a Jack Black movie. It doesn't come true like that.
Right.
You just fucking have fun, man. Right. Just go have fun.
That's and that's something of the podcast we're trying to accomplish is make a community and bring everyone together.
Right.
We don't even want to limit this to just musicians either, though. You know, we want to get fucking comedians and art and whatever. Get people on here and just talk about their art form, whether it's music or painting or.
Well, see, speaking of art form, like that's the thing. Like we go out and, dude, we look at the shirts and I'm like, this guy can fucking draw. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's funny. Like if you're an artist of everything.
Right on.
You might not be able to draw. Like I draw all the time. This guy does not draw much.
Not a drafter.
But you know what? The thing is, though, is he can get on his phone, he can design some really cool shit. I can't do that.
Guess who's done our last couple studio album artwork?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He can get on a phone and do shit I can't draw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just because you're an artist...
Talking. I'll show you that.
Just because you're an artist, I mean, you're an artist in everything. You just got to figure out your niche.
Become adept with
and
Photoshop.
you guys have played obviously locally, and you guys have also gone out on the road. Do you find there's a lot of community out there?
Depends on where you go.
That's our album cover.
Awesome.
Like, surprisingly enough, we played in Chicago at a place called Reggie's.
Right. That's fun.
I've heard of that.
I've heard of Reggie's.
Yeah.
It's really cool. But we
They
went,
have their dumpster out back. This is no bullshit. I have a picture somewhere. It says no babies.
Yes.
Yeah, no, for real.
That's fucking legit. That
Wow.
But see, like, we went during a kind of bad time.
Yeah, the
Have you
NATO
heard of
conference.
Oh.
Yeah, so, like, legit, halfway through our set, we look over and here comes, like, 15 squat guys and all, like, full, like, what? Like,
They look like the Terminator.
yeah,
people, man.
shotguns
Fucking crazy.
loaded,
Tear
everything.
gas in their
They
shit.
had buses that were breaking the lines and everything, so like you couldn't get through because the buses were parked like this far apart, so you couldn't
Holy
get through
shit.
it. And
Why were they there?
For NATO conference, President Barack Obama was in town. They even fucking tackled a hippie.
Yeah,
They did.
they pulled a woman out of her van with guns. Get the fuck out of the van!
And
Who
she
the
was
fuck
just
are
trying to
you?
go to a show.
She's like, I just came to bring my boyfriend his guitar. Get out of the fuck car!
Wow.
Guns blazing, everything.
Wow.
But the funny thing is, man, is we were upstairs eating. They had like a rooftop like bar area thing.
We were eating. Come now.
Yeah, right.
We were.
The Fat Band.
Yeah, it was good.
Weird.
But we were up there, and another band was sitting right next to us. Next thing you know, they come over and join our table, and then this little like rap rock band comes up, and next thing you know, they join our table. And, like we're all just sitting there hanging out, like. But then we went to other places where legit the bands go to their car and just wait, and then come in and play and leave.
Yeah,
It
the
just
funnest
depends.
shows
It
is
depends
when,
on the area.
when bands act as if we're in a
I
community.
other than you guys, I found that in South Bend to be the case.
Yeah.
Where they sit by themselves and they don't mingle.
Well, but then we've played in South Bend, and it's been like we've been sharing pizza and laughing, and
Yeah.
it actually just depends. Like when we play Cheers, like
Cheers is a pretty friendly area.
right, like Danielle and all them, like they come straight up, talk to us, everything like that. Like Danielle's mom, like hooks us up. She's always talking, laughing, giggling. You know what I mean?
Sandy.
Yeah,
Mama Sandy.
Mama Sandy. But we'll go out.
Fine looking woman.
We'll go. That's where you want to be when Jesus comes back. So we've went out back, like in the little, outside area,
Right.
and there'll be a couple bands out there. It just depends. Like, Sons of Texas, dude. We talked to them for Yeah, there's no joke. No
That's
babies.
hilarious. No,
That's
babies.
Reggie's. No babies.
No babies right on the dumpster.
Amen to that.
Oh, dude, we went out there, and of all people, like Sons of Texas, we like them. They were out there just bullshitting.
Sons of
with us,
Texas
talking.
rocks.
I've got a picture where I'm hugging Jesse, guitar player, and their singer.
Man
Wow.
We are dating. He doesn't know this.
You're stalking him online, basically.
Oh, he gave me a hug and said I sounded good. So I took that as if he wanted
Sure.
to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. who wouldn't?
Right.
You know?
But yeah, man, but that's the thing. Like, we've went there and talked to them. But we've went there and legit, like, we know everybody. We've played there for years, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And we've had times we've walked in and literally, like, I don't want to name the band, but we'll just say Howlin' at the Ice Wolf.
Yeah, fuck.
We tried to say hi, tried to hang out. And they're like,
Act
we
cocky.
don't speak to you.
Wow.
Like, you're openers. How dare you?
How dare you approach us?
We've had 2 bands in our 10-year career treat us like shit.
Yeah.
2 bands.
That's not bad.
No, that's what we're saying. Like, that's the thing.
That's what I mean. And we've played with hundreds.
Right.
So there's shitty ones out there, but both of those 2 bands, I don't think they exist anymore.
No, that one Ice Band does.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
You're talking about Necrodemon.
Oh!
I'm just gonna call it out, and they
wow.
don't exist.
Oh, no, they did, but yeah.
They're some fucking dickbags, and we don't like to talk about other bands. But we went over to say hi, and they basically said, "Who are you?" We're the other band. Oh, well, so are you guys local or regional or national? We're local. Well, we play in Europe.
Oh, Jesus.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck where you play. You just did a really terrible show.
Right. We just came up here to pretend like
I
we
even
liked
had an app that I recorded,
Fuck
and
me.
I could explode them with missiles.
it. Really?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And you did this.
We did.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we stayed there the whole show because you know what? That's what we want to do.
That's another thing too.
We'll play there.
The community is different because we'll stay, even if we're the first band.
Yeah.
We stay till 3:00
Yeah, that's
Right.
we try and do that as much as
because.
we can.
But we've had it to where we're the last band. We still show up for the first band.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even if they have a bad set, even if they, it's nice to just hear, "Hey man, you had a great show. Like we're up next. We came here just to see you."
Right.
Like that's how it's at least become to where some people are staying at shows.
Yeah, there's still a few that will come around.
Well, there's been so many shows where we'd play, we'd come up and play, multiple band show, and it's just the bands and their girlfriends.
Yep.
And then as soon as they leave, they're done playing, they leave. And we're still out there trying to just be the front runners, just by ourselves up there rocking.
But they're very good, so our promoters are going to try to get them on the radio.
Sure. Sure.
But dude, like we go and we play with like Copper House. They're great
Oh,
guys.
Copper House is
great,
great.
fucking guys.
Yeah.
John Vodder and I are
Yeah.
dating too.
Are you really?
You're a whore.
No,
I am a fucking.
but the difference
slut.
is, I think they're legit dating. It's a little creepy.
Yeah, I changed the words to a song for John Vodder the last time we played with him.
Wow.
I did.
You really did.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I said that Hillary Clinton was the
Yes.
demon spawn.
Yes,
of
you
hell.
did.
So
Very
you guys are-
political man.
You guys been doing this for 10 years.
10 years.
And when you guys are booking shows, have you changed your formula for booking shows over the course of years?
Yeah. Booking shows gets to be difficult. You got to try to book shows around people's lives and what's going on. And then, when people try to blacklist you because they dated people in the band, they tell promoters that you're cock rock. It makes it a little more difficult.
Are you referring to the bear?
No, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was just wondering.
The Bear. Let's talk about the Bear.
Okay. Let's talk about the bear.
So, this is the coolest thing ever, right? The Bear says, in a very shitty way, that
now the bear is South Bend local
rock
station.
we can't book you at the Big Growl because you're a local band and we don't book local bands. Anyone see the lineup for the Bear this year?
No.
Oh, the first band is a local band called See This Through.
Wow.
Oh, I know them guys.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
They're cool guys.
Yeah.
I ain't talking shit about them.
They were
But
Michelle's friends.
Who's Michelle?
The photographer.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
They're good.
Yeah. We
I've
saw-
never heard their band.
Yeah, they didn't play, but
no, they're phenomenal. They are
No,
phenomenal.
they're good.
I'm going to put that out there. But don't tell a motherfucker we ain't booking a local band and then put a
When
local
you
band
book
on
a
there.
local band,
God
yeah.
damn it. Pecker weeds.
Wow, that's rough.
Maybe they had a policy change.
At
In
the
2
last
weeks?
second. At the last second.
Yes.
Right.
Anyhow, go support your local radio station. They'll support you.
Right. That's a myth.
That is a fucking
You
terrible
guys,
myth.
and you guys can't see his face. That was sarcasm.
Yeah,
Right.
you ever listen to the morning show there?
The what
Jason
Lewis
Lee and Cluck.
Lewis and Cluck or whatever.
See, the problem is
Jason and Cluck.
Jason Lee and Cluck, right?
Right, that's
Sure.
correct.
Well, in LaPorte, this is like radio dead zone. You can't. You're picking up 103.9 in Chicago,
Oh yeah.
or you're picking up the Bear
Bear.
in South End,
Yeah, depending on
or
which side of the
somewhere in
street.
the middle. It's
Yeah.
just, I give up on radio when I'm in town.
Well, I listened to the Bear because of Jason Lee and Cluck.
And you call them and text
Oh, I try to. I like it. They're good. But they do refer to local bands as garbage. They say that all local bands are terrible. I don't know if they know that some of their I'm sure they do. Some of their listeners and frequent texters are in local bands, but yeah.
Well, it's not only that, but like
That's the attitude of that
every
station.
major band started off as us.
Right the fuck on.
Right. They started off.
Even Kiss.
You had to bring it back. You had to bookend it with that. All right.
that
Even
back around.
Kiss started off as a local band. So, where do they expect the next thing to come from?
Well, I
If not
imagine
us.
it would have to be somebody who's related to somebody in the station so they could open up a...
Right. Maybe.
That would be
As a realistic answer. But, like, as far
From
as
what
their
I'm getting
corporate
at,
answer.
if you're related, you move up.
I guess.
So
Or a
it's-
friend.
It's
Or a
who you
friend
know
of a
and-
friend of a related or having sex with somebody. Either way.
I'm all for trying.
Sex or...
Yeah, sex. Absolute sex.
I will plow Ron Stryker if it'll get us on the air. That old man is cute.
I'll do what I gotta do.
He's got some nice curves.
I'll think about something else.
No, he won't.
I'll wear socks and I'll pitch, so it won't be gay.
Right.
Yeah, without,
Just
if
saying.
you
You're
know that.
totally in the clear.
You missed that whole thing. You know if you wear socks, it's not good.
No, I didn't miss it. You brought me up to speed.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yes. Yeah, totally. All right, so South of Sorrow, you guys are a hard rock band. You
Right.
are a mostly original band.
Yep.
You guys have found somewhat success on the local scene and on the national scene due to social media.
Right. 100% social media and help.
Oh, wait, and what?
Help.
Oh, help. I thought you said health.
No, God, no.
The Japanese love us.
Oh, really?
Oh, I didn't say. Yeah.
Yeah, they
Please
fucking
share.
do.
Please share.
Look, first off,
Well,
we
it's
must
gonna-
be Godzilla.
Like coming out of the water, you must run?
It's going to take away from the coolness of breaking the top 100 of iTunes, but we'll share. So, we released the song Drama, which was our first single from Conspiracy Theory, right? And in Japan, there is a network, and I can't remember, it's been a couple years now. It's either,
TV or something like that.
I think it's Drama TV, and like the biggest show at the time was Conspiracy Theory. So,
Oh, that works out so well.
we got a bunch of reviews from people who had bought bought our shit.
Accidentally?
Right, and I'm looking at these reviews and they're squiggly lines and like, fuck, we are breaking bad off in some other country, and they got this cool little button that says translate.
This is not
bad
this is not
button.
show.
That's a bad button.
That button will invite some naughty words. This is not what I fucking paid for.
Yeah. Oh, okay, all right. I see what you mean there.
Sorry, bitch, you done bought it. I ain't refunded it.
Right. We don't give those.
We would be huge in Japan.
We're huge in any country.
Well, that's what I was saying. But in Japan, we would be fucking. We would.
You're
take over.
giants. Yeah.
Nice. So, when you look back at your 10-year career and you are trying to give advice to the youngins coming up,
Right.
what is the reason that you guys put yourself out there every night?
America.
No, rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
Rock and roll
Music.
rules. Rock and roll is a little bit like a Jack Black movie. It just doesn't end that way. But, you know, it is about being anti-establishment. It's about freedom of speech. It's about freedom of love and art. And
Fun.
yeah, rock and roll is fun. It is no matter how hard the man tries to fucking molest it, and no matter how many times they pump out a band like Nickelback, there's still really, really, really good bands. There's really phenomenal bands out there. Right. And so if you're getting out there and you're getting ready to start playing, my advice, which would be very modest because, again, I don't have shit for success, but I would say do whatever you like to do, refine your skill, but have fun. Don't ever write a song with the intentions of selling that song. I was in a band that did that. That's what. Oh, we got to do it this way, man. That's what the national people want to hear. And I hated it. Fucking hated it. So when South of Sorrow started, I just wanted to play music that we liked, and if people didn't like it, you know what? That's too bad for them.
Yeah.
Right.
That's too bad for them.
Nick, what's your advice?
Don't sleep with lot lizards.
Stay off the meth.
Stay off the, well,
Meth is bad.
meth is bad, ladies and gentlemen. And crocodile and gray death and all this new stuff. I mean, don't try it unless you have insurance.
What's your real advice?
My real advice is fucking be you. That's the thing. Like, we walk on stage, and it's funny because we walk on stage and people are ready for us to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Like, you legit, like, I'm pretty sure I saw people, like, passing 20s to, like, see.
I may have been a part of that.
Yeah.
First time we
But
watched
for
you guys
real,
play.
like, that's the thing. One of the favorite things I ever heard, and it was Soil. He walked up and he goes, I was not expecting sound to come from you three.
Ryan McCombs, yeah.
Yeah.
No
He goes-
kidding.
Yeah, he goes, your singer's good and he can play. Your bass player's good and he can sing. And you're a drummer and you can sing. He goes, how the fuck did that combination happen?
Right.
I was like, well, I went to high school with this one. He goes, oh, that explains nothing.
Oh, you guys studied the
Arts.
Yeah. But no, for real, like,
techniques of rock.
right.
and he goes, but looking at you guys, because at the time I was wearing the same thing I always wear on stage, basketball shorts and a fucking t-shirt and
Right.
flip-flops.
Chucky.
Right.
It was a Chucky t-shirt.
Yeah, my Lucky Chucky t-shirt.
Lucky Chucky.
Fuck yeah, I do that. I wore that thing all the time. And here's the thing. He goes, you guys don't even look like you're in a band. He goes, you guys look like you came to listen to us.
Yes.
No,
you guys
like,
look
for real.
like fans.
He said
that's basically
he
what he
said
was saying,
you
yeah.
came in looking like you were gonna throw down, get in the pit, get bloody, and leave.
That's
He
great.
goes, and you guys got up on stage and fucking melted faces, and I was like,
It's a pretty
Yeah.
cool compliment.
Yeah,
Right
some
on.
definite affirmation
Right,
there.
right.
so
I'll
like,
take it.
and that's the thing, like, because we are like how we are, like, I've talked to drummers from different, nationals to all that, and it always seems like they're just like, we don't care, we just want to play.
Right.
Even like one of the best live shows you're gonna see is Super Bob.
I've heard that. I
Yeah,
haven't seen them yet.
from-
But I've
You've
heard
never
that.
seen Super
No,
Bowl?
no.
Whew, I would recommend that.
I know they come through here a lot.
Dude,
They're good.
they are good. Their drummer only plays a 3-piece.
Yeah.
Snare,
water on
tom, bass. He says I go buy $100 cheap ass drum sets. He's got expensive cymbals.
Yeah.
He only has 2 cymbals and a hi-hat.
Huh.
He's got like a $5,000 pedal though. I'm kind of jealous of it. But like, here I am watching this guy, dude. He's doing stick flips. He's pouring colored water on his shit while he's playing. They're jumping. They're doing all this, and we're just like, we were not expecting this. And they did LMFAO too.
No
Sexy
shit.
and I know it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they do. I think I wanted you to listen to it one time.
They
Don't
do-
ask
never
me to
got
do
around
that.
to it, yeah.
They do. Actually, you probably like them. They're
Really?
pretty- yeah, they're fun. But that's the thing, dude. At the end of it, like,
No.
we're sitting there talking to them, and you'd never know. You'd think these guys, they're jumping in time, they're synchronizing shit, they're jumping around, they're doing all this. They get off stage, they're just pushing their stuff, and they're talking to us just like everyday people. And they're like, they said the same thing. They're like, we weren't expecting you guys. I'm like, we didn't expect you.
Right. Right.
And the same, and it's like, don't try to be expected, because that's the thing. Like, let's bring back Kiss. They weren't expected with the face mask and the painting and the tongue and the spitting blood and all that.
Right.
You don't, if you
I
don't,
guess you could say we're kind of gimmicky then in that
Yeah.
that aspect, right?
Right, maybe.
but in the same way, like, you said Nickelback. We could go out and play Nickelback songs. You guys could go out and play Nickelback songs.
Anybody
Fuck, we could
could.
combine and become fucking quarterback songs.
right.
But
How
for-
about we get our 10 inches back?
Yeah.
But the thing is like, we could all play Bad Company. We could all go play all these songs. But in reality, do you have more fun playing your songs or other people's songs?
Yeah, ours. You're right.
Right, but we didn't write those songs.
So your advice is
Skinner
fuck
didn't write
covers?
them. No, my advice is, but we know good cover bands that have fun. The thing is just be you.
Do what you
if
like,
you're
yeah.
if you're into fucking modern jazz, play fucking modern jazz.
Play the balls off.
Yeah.
Right.
Become the
Good
best
luck
modern jazz
finding a
motherfucker.
right.
But that's the thing, though. But I guarantee that show you have, you're going to give it everything you got.
Yeah.
You're right. Like, I had the most fun playing our originals. And then I have probably just as much fun playing the covers that we've changed.
Right on.
Yeah.
The stuff that we
Because-
play pretty much verbatim, I'm just like,
Yeah.
we're filling time.
Right.
You know?
But that's the thing, man. My thing is just be you. Like, you see us, we're not. You guys, same thing. Yeah, you guys wore the superhero things. Guess what? We're all fucking nerds. Right. Like,
Yeah.
this guy wears a Kermit t-shirt on stage and rocks it. He also wears a sweater vest and like 15 layers of clothing. And
What?
Never, never. No.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen at our
Sweater vest?
Yeah.
Or just layers, man. I got layers
It's
underneath
hot
my
as
shirt
fuck
here.
on stage.
I'm talking jeans, dress socks,
I didn't have jeans. I had cargo. And I know you read these fucking...
skirts.
Yeah, you read these articles about top 10 mistakes band makes. Don't wear cargo shorts. Fuck that. I don't care. I don't know
love
who's
cargo
writing
shorts,
these.
dude.
Right. Whoever's
so
writing these
good.
articles are stupid. But I wore khaki cargo shorts, cardigan, sweater vest. And,
Wow.
And we rocked it.
yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, because we were going to play the heaviest set we had. We were with a couple other heavy bands, and I thought, well, fucking why not? This is what I wear. I was wearing a lot of sweater vests at the time. I was into it.
Yeah, fuck
So
it.
fuck it. I went on stage and did it.
Wow.
I did the fedora for a while.
What do you mean? What you talking fedora?
Oh, man.
Wait, look at these
What
guys.
you know?
What you know about a fedora?
These guys rock the fedoras.
Mine's upstairs.
Fedoras and dreadnoughts and long beards.
My fedora wearing, though, started off as a joke at first with the former member we had, Brad. He was our acoustic electric guy. You guys already met him, I think. I think he was gone before we ever met you guys. And he was always wearing this, like the derby beret looking hat. I don't know what the fuck you call
Oh
it.
yeah, the art hat.
Yeah, and one day he always wore that hat, and then I was late for showing up for a show, load up, and he's like, well, since you were late, now you have to wear this, and he gave me this straw cowboy hat. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll rock this thing.
Motherfucker.
So we're at the show, and I'm still wearing it. He comes up to me, he says, hey, I'm the hat guy. You can go ahead and take it off now.
Oh, I'd have
no.
bought 85
Fired.
fucking hats.
Fired.
Yeah, so the next show we played, my son had this Ted Nugent camouflage fucking
Oh, yeah, dude.
hat, cowboy hat. So I wore that to that show, and he was pissed. And then after that, I was checking out the Hard Rock Cafe at the casino. Yeah, I know, right?
It's the hat guy.
And they had a Hard
This
Rock.
guy evidently.
They had a Hard Rock Cafe fedora. I says, "Oh, that's it. The hat's gonna keep going."
I'm the basketball shorts guy.
Yeah. You cornered the market on that
Yeah,
shit.
that's mine.
The hat guy.
Yeah, he said
That was his claim.
What I gathered out of that story is you piss off Johnson and you're fired, right?
Perfect.
But yeah, that's the thing is like, that's another thing. We're hillbillies. Like, legit. Like, and when we got on keto, we couldn't. But like, I remember we would go and we'd get fucking biscuits and gravy.
And
And you know what we put on
maple
top?
syrup.
Maple fucking syrup.
Holy Jesus!
On top of biscuits and
Yes.
gravy.
No
idea how I got 500 pounds.
Dude, no idea. We would also go eat like pizza puffs from Ready Mart. Shout out
2
to
a.m.
fucking Ready Mart because they fucking rule. Ready Mart's this little tiny place in Plymouth, dude. It's like you used to be able to smoke in there. That's what everybody went there for. They literally only have fried food.
Oh,
But-
perfect.
Have anybody of you guys ever had a pizza puff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
They would make fresh pizza puffs for us. It'd only take 5
Fresh.
minutes every time. We'd be
Right
like, we
Like
might,
right off the heat lamp.
yeah. Wouldn't even hit the
They
heat lamp.
deep fry those
Dude,
motherfuckers.
they deep fried it, would bring it out, and it'd still burn your hand as they handed it to you.
No shit.
No wonder we got huge.
Yeah. I would too.
But
I
dude,
blame Ready Mart.
Yeah,
It's fair.
I wonder if we can sue them.
No.
Pay for the album.
Hey, America.
But I mean, legit, man. Like we go fishing all the time, and like this guy's a fucking fisherman from way back.
bow hunting. That's
bow
my
hunt,
thing too.
yeah.
Do you bow hunt fish?
I have.
Nice.
I've shot.
I
a carp
actually
with
want
a
to
bow.
this year. That's
Like
my
successfully, you've done it.
Yeah, I've shot
Oh, yeah.
a carp with a bow.
Carp.
Multiple times.
Is that legal?
You can actually eat carp.
I don't know if it's
just
legal.
gotta-
I'm a hillbilly.
right.
Most of
Good
the
point.
deer I shoot aren't legal either, so let's just
Good
put that
point.
one out there.
But that's the thing, man. Like, I drive a truck, like a 5-speed old beat up '94 Ranger. Me and Reba have been through shit.
Reba, you named it.
Oh yeah.
They all got. You don't name your cars?
I haven't.
Have you met Vanna?
No.
Vanna Sorrow. That's our band that drives.
Really? Vanna Sorrow from the South of Sorrow.
We've passed each other.
Yeah, no, we've
She's
seen you
a
at the parking
good
lot.
one. She's a good one.
But that's the thing.
Except for when she broke down on the way to the A-Bay show that was last time.
Oh, she didn't break down. She blew
no.
a tire.
She.
Oh no,
she
it was
didn't.
it
That
was
the trailer.
The trailer.
Oh, the
Yeah.
trailer.
And I had to
Okay.
hillbilly fucking lift that thing.
Yeah,
so
and
we
we
didn't have a jack.
fucking emptied that and picked it up. That was fun stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that
On
you
the
guys.
side of 31.
And you haven't entered any
30.
strongman contests?
Well, we won't talk about the strongman thing because we already went through that. It's a little awkward. Hi, Greg.
Oh fuck.
It was before you got here. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
man, I bet.
We'll tell you off air.
I bet.
But yeah, man, I mean, that's the thing is like, we're hillbillies, but it comes out in our music too. Like, we've been through shit. We went to a hillbilly school where there was only like, how many was in your class? Like 100 graduating or something like that?
Oh god, no, it was 102 when we started. I don't think
Yeah.
we graduated with
Maybe
more
it
than
was
80.
I think we
graduated
were
more than
one of
80
the
out that
biggest classes
motherfucker.
when I graduated, and there was like 104.
Wow.
It was so bad, my ass was in like 27 on the graduating list.
Ooh.
And I'm retarded.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say retarded. I am MR.
Okay.
I work with people. I have to learn MR.
He's retarded.
No, he's
Yeah, he's not right.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean, that's the thing, man. Is like, but in the same way, I remember like going to high school with guns in the back of my truck. Like, you had a gun rack,
Right.
right.
where there was guns actually in a rack.
Right.
I had multiple guns to put in a rack.
That's what it was there for.
Yeah. Little Wayne's World reference.
I get
You got it.
Yeah, I got it.
We'll went back to your Wayne's World reference. 2 for 1.
The hand job.
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, man. Is like,
hand jobs.
I love those things.
I fucking love hand jobs.
Who doesn't? You don't have to do any of the work. She does.
I know, and if you got a good one, she'll clean right up.
Right.
She'll
right.
just clean it right up.
Right.
That's
Bless
a,
you.
You'll see your fucking face shining in the head. Oh, look, it's me and I look great.
oh, thank you.
Anyway,
I saw the sign. Make open up my eyes.
what's your 80s cover? You guys want to talk about your 80s cover?
Do we?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I do.
Safety Dance?
Safety dance.
What made you pick Safety Dance? For a band who doesn't do covers, why Safety Dance?
Didn't we get bored one day at a practice and just played it as a joke and then it evolved?
No, well, there's a backstory to that. So here. I know it's always long with me.
No, go ahead.
I like
we love
this
it.
long story.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Just the stories.
Hey.
a few years back, I said that we should cover a song, and I said it would really be cool. I think it would be one of those songs that you could cover, and it would actually put some attention on your band. And it was called Bad Company.
I will burn you with a cigarette.
And
then-
as we speak.
And Nick
And
said
then-
that's fucking gay.
Five Finger Death Punch did it.
Yeah, well, it was later on. Five Finger Death Punch did it. And then after we did Conspiracy Theory,
Burn.
I said, "Man, we should do a Simon and Garfunkel song."
Oh,
No
and
way.
then Disturbed did it. Yeah.
And I even said, "Let's do Sound of Silence. I'll redo it. It'll be awesome."
Yeah.
And he said, "That's the fucking second gayest thing behind the other one."
Could you do it though? Would you have done it like Disturbed? If you
No,
had
we
to do
done
it.
it like Disturbed. We'd have done it like Sorrow, but
Yeah. So then,
What?
basically, when he says that's going to be gay, I say, well, that's fucking awesome. That means this is a fucking hit. And I was just dicking around on the guitar and picked out the riff to You Can Dance. And Nick's like, no way. I'm like, oh, it's on the list now. Bitch.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where that one came in.
Okay, so you did it completely out of spite.
I'm a dick, yes.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Cool.
And it sounds really cool.
It does. I gotta say, like, because we mix covers with originals, and you know, when we're playing our 3-hour sets, you got to. When you're us, and we don't have 5/2.5 studio albums out. We're not that band. We haven't gotten there yet. We're just hoping to be as cool as you. But because we don't, we mix a lot of covers, and we do our own versions of them. And I thought that as far as your covers go, Safety Dance was yours.
Yeah.
You know what I
guys
mean?
definitely
Like,
owned that
Seen
one.
in Color, yeah, you guys add more distortion, and your voice is different. But if you go back and listen to the original, you go, okay, I see where they went with that. Safety Dance is yours.
Yeah.
You guys made Safety Dance your bitch.
We did.
And I thought that was pretty cool. I think everything you do is cool, though, because that's just me, and I fucking love you guys.
Universal Music, they didn't find it nearly as cool, so.
Well, what do they know?
well,
They
know
can
that
make,
they can
a lot of money.
A lots of money.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, they were not as at first they were cool. They were like, "You're gonna redo the song, great. We need to hear it." Then they heard it, and they're like, "Really? Let's retalk this."
Let's renegotiate.
What was their? Did they say what their problem was with it?
Oh,
They didn't have a problem.
I don't know if they had a problem or anything. I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but when they heard it, I think they thought this is
Gonna make some money.
not as bad as we anticipated it to be. So we're gonna have to retalk about. So we had Full Intensive Safety Dance being our single.
Sure. Yeah.
That's legally not allowed right at this moment.
Legally.
So that's why Ellipsis is our single. Not that it isn't well deserving. It's a great song.
Sure.
And not to talk ourselves up, but I think this album's shit. We listened to it on the way up here, and I was being honest that every song I believe could be a single. I really enjoy every song we do, but yeah.
And you would say that is the secret formula of South of Sorrow. Enjoy every note you play.
Right on.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to pass on.
Yep. Yeah.
You don't want to add anything to it other than enjoy what you do.
Right.
What else is there to do?
I guess that makes you guys the most authentic ever.
Well, we wouldn't go there.
Come on. Okay, well then what would you put it as?
As authentic as we can be.
To wrap this up, what would you make like the hashtag without hyphens of your band to be? South of Sorrow, hashtag
Boobies.
Nah.
boobies.
No. I just like boobies.
I like authentic. I think that's right.
Authentic.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Right on.
And do you see that being done a lot in the region? Because you guys are from Plymouth, which is slightly south of where we play.
Right.
And we know our scene. How would you describe your scene?
Less than authentic.
Less than authentic.
Cover bands.
Basically live jukeboxes.
Yeah, we do have a lot of that. There's some really great bands. Vaughter, we were talking about, he's in a band called Copper House. They're great.
Right.
There's a band, Seldom Told. You guys are great. Jamie Bostel's band, they're great. There's
Yeah,
a lot
Grace
of
Fallen, yeah.
there's a lot of great bands out there. All My Sins Remembered. But the problem is those bands who are good and who are authentic are out there having the same struggles that we are. When if you go out and you fucking murder 15 nasty ass covers, you're playing the Bears tailgater party.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say our scene is less than authentic because those who can help don't.
Huh.
Yep. That's
Interesting.
very, very good.
Very, very
Yeah.
deep point. All right, so let's wrap this up on a high note,
Well,
guys.
what's coming up for South of Sorrow?
Well, we're releasing this record Tuesday. We've had a slew of shows on the lines. We're going to be playing Hogwaller here shortly again.
All right, so Hogwaller would be the next place to see you guys.
I don't know if that's the next one. That's the next real big one. We have some bar shows coming up. I think we're going to be playing at Club Fever.
Yeah.
2nd or 3rd of June, that first weekend there.
Right.
We got some shows. I think we were talking to Sandy about Cheers again. We got playing at RJ's.
RJ's, yeah.
The 17th, I believe.
Where's RJ's?
In Elkhart. You've not played there?
No.
I will get you the lady's name. You will play. It will be great. It's
No
glorious.
kidding.
Yes.
That's a good place, huh?
They
Best wings
are
ever,
awesome. The environment's great. It used to be halftime. And
I don't know anything about Elkhart.
well, this lady who started it, she's a cool cat. She wants to bring music. She wants to be someone that actually helps, and she believes that if you play, you get paid.
Nice.
Ain't that a novel idea?
Those are interesting
It's,
ideas.
Wow.
it's this new idea we
Trendy concepts happening.
It is 2017. The possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So South of Sorrow. You guys can find them on Facebook, YouTube,
Yep.
iTunes, Google
Yep.
Play.
Yeah, your new album is what now?
Self-aware.
Self-Aware, and it can be found everywhere.
On the 23rd when we release it Tuesday.
Okay, on Tuesday the 23rd,
Yep.
you can find it iTunes.
iTunes, Sony PlayStation Network, Xbox Live,
Spotify.
Spotify, iHeartRadio.
Pretty much anywhere you get your music, you guys can find South of Sorrow.
That's right.
Located in Plymouth, Indiana,
That's
which technically counts as the region.
That's right.
All right, you guys are great. You guys understand now that these guys waited for me personally for like 2.5 hours because I was late with a family emergency. These guys are the greatest. We absolutely love them. Thank you guys so much for being on our show.
Feelings mutual, brother.
You guys are absolutely amazing. For all you guys listening, if you can get a chance to get to South of Sorrow show, don't skip it.